So halfway through the trip, stopped up here at Bone Hill after a little track there, met up with Brendan here, and now we're going to try and do the hill climb and a few other hills as well. Should be pretty good, so join us for the day. So currently just up the road from Brookwells, meeting there tonight for some lanes, should be fun. Only about 2 minutes away now. I'm going to meet up with Justin and Joe, they're there already, and then a few guys are joining later and see who turns up. Going to do some stuff over the moors and then head down south a little bit and head to some difficult ones that we haven't done before, so it should be a good day. Gonna need it for Winch Lane.
Yeah. Towing you up.
Well, no, not me. I'll be fine. So this is the first lane we're doing today. We've just arrived here. More of a sort of scenic trail than a lane. It does get a little bit steeper and more gravelly at the top, as well as a very narrow bridge which you can't really take anything wider than the disco 4 through, which is quite wide actually, but yeah, it's very narrow indeed. Should be good fun. Everyone's behind, hopefully getting some footage. Such a great evening for it, looks absolutely brilliant, and what a way to start this little trip on this lovely lane, starting on the edge of the moors really, so yeah, it's great. This is the narrow bridge, as you can see. Justin's going over first. He's got a bit of a wider stance because of those tyres, but we have had a disco 4 through there before with rock sliders, so you just have to be careful and then you'll be alright, which is good. Oh, the dislocation cones, yeah, right.
It doesn't catch cross member because
yeah.
dislocation.
Of course, yeah. You got half a centimetre. Well, it might rub a little bit, but won't be. So that's the end of this lane now, done. The scenic route, as we call it. Now we're going to head round to Bone Hill Rocks, sort of a route that heads towards there, and that's a good little one. I've only done that once, I did it the other day. A good few little like rock steps up there and a nice sort of scenery bit, so hopefully get the drone out, which will be cool, and try and meet Brendan there if he's there, we'll see. But what a day for this, absolutely perfect. My CV was already making quite a bit of noise, and now I think it's probably made it a bit worse. You could pack it out, but it's a bit of a gnarly one, that is.
If we build up the track a little bit,
Yeah.
I'll help.
It's a bit gnarly, isn't it? Is that with diff lock on, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just slips a little bit, doesn't it? Last time apparently like shot a rock like 20 metres down the thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yay! This thing should slightly breeze it. A little bit easier.
That's just showing off.
Oof, hello. What a great lane this is. So my second time on this one, never done it before. It's just such a nice place to stop. You can have a cup of coffee here if you want to. But yeah, it's quite easy. The first bit, the entry to it's quite tough, especially if it's all dusty, but yeah, it's good fun. A great little lane, lovely sun, golden hour, little sunset type thing, and over there, if you can see in the distance, there is Brendan. But yeah, we're gonna head down to Sims Hill now. Shame that Brendan couldn't do the ones from earlier because he hasn't seen that one yet, but yeah, it's going lovely, absolutely brilliant evening. Few lanes and a bit of lurking between, a bit of chatting you use up loads of time, so we're actually gonna cut our trip short and just head over to a few different ones up here and have a cup of coffee maybe. So here we are going down good old Sims Hill. I've done this one a lot of times, you've probably seen it in videos and stories if you are on my Instagram. If you aren't on my Instagram, it'd be absolutely brilliant to go and check it out. But yeah, this is a fun one, little narrow lane down to it. And then you get up to the hill climb, which they actually have for classic car events and motorbike events as well. Great little lane. You can't tell how steep it is. Probably on camera it looks flat, but let me see if I can get a representation of how steep it is, sort of by angle. It's like that, I'd say, which still looks like nothing, but it's hard to even walk up. So let's see how they do. There you go. Just popped out a low box. Nice one. Good driving there. That's the sketchy moment when you first do it. Pops out a low. Not what you want, really. So that was Sims Hill, as you just saw. We all did it nicely. I didn't put diff lock in and went a little bit ham on it because last time I crawled it and it just wasn't very fun. Also, the camera doesn't make it look very steep, so I thought I'd make it look a bit more interesting and had a bit of fun on the way up, which is pretty good. But now we're just gonna head off, have a cup of coffee. I think Colin's gonna have a coffee and Sharon with us, and then they're gonna head home, but we're gonna do a couple more which are down here on the way home, but that'll be it for the day. Great to just get a few trucks out, absolutely loving it. Little spot I've never been to before. Justin is just showing us up here. Maybe a cool little camp spot. Should be lovely. So just got up to this great little spot, and as you may have just seen, I just chucked the drone up and crashed into a tree. So I'm not going to fly that anymore. Ben's got his, and he can be drone operator for this trip. But yeah, what a spot this is. Check out this lineup. Came up to this little spot here. Cool spot up in the top of the moors. Great view all around. Definitely want to try and do a little camp out up here. Check these check these trucks out. All the lights on. Justin's obviously so unreliable. He has to keep the engines running. Both of these two. God, can you believe it? Look at that though. Really cool. Got the spots on the top. This really was an awesome spot. So happy to know this one. Just gonna head off now, do a couple more lanes down, probably say bye to the other guys, and then head over towards home with a few that way. But what a great evening. Managed to pack in quite a lot, and yeah, find some new places, which is always great. Always great to do it with a lot of people as well. Just makes it a bit more of an adventure. One of the final lanes of the day. Whoa, this one we've done quite a few times. Also did another video of Devon Green lanes on this one. It looks a bit different in the dark and down it. But yeah, this is, can be quite rough and quite daunting as you come to it for the first time. But once you've done it a few times, you know about it. Justin's just going over the drop off there. There's a big one down here, you'll see it in a minute. There we go. Let me control the speed a little bit with this. Keep the phone straight. See it drop right down. There we go. Whee! Whoa! That's really roughed it out quite a bit now. Not for the faint-hearted. Got a bit of a flexy bit there. These lights just make it a breeze though. You can see that sort of white light in front of you, makes it look like daytime for you, which is great. And also if there's no one in front of you, you can just put the spots on. A perfect end to a perfect trip. A perfect puncture. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Bit of a sidewall gouge there. Just gonna jack it up. Thankfully Ben's got some of this tyre sealant. See if that works. Just roll it around a bit. Means we can roll the wheel around, try and fill that little crack up. But yeah, that is pretty, oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Lovely, look at that. Magic sealant. Ah. There you go, what a day. Topped off by a little puncher there at the end by Brendan. And it's a lot of fun to sort of hang out at the end there, get a coffee, fix it up. Then thankfully had some of that tyre gunk put in, and Joe took it off. Good mechanic that he is. Rolled it all around in there and sealed it up, and he's actually running behind me now, and he seems to be doing pretty well. So that's really good. What an evening, as I said before. Absolutely great evening. Lovely lanes, and we didn't actually get to all the ones that we wanted to. But it was great to get out, do the ones we did, and hopefully we'll try Winch Lane, as it's called, next time, and I'll do a video about that too. So again, hopefully you enjoyed today's little video, and I guess I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.